Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager. It's the career mode, the full team version. It's week 53 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. Next up, Himalayan Route. 190k straight along the way, but you can see there's a little bit of undulation there. But it's very much going to be a day for, well, my team, the sprinters. I've got just 6 riders signed up as we have 1 rider down, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and take 6. That 5 of 6 are on their fitness peaks right now. The favorite is a 71 with sprinting in the low 70s. This actually gives us a little bit of a chance today. Wachtendorf, though, one who's supposed to be our best, is the exact opposite at the moment. He's nowhere near his personal best. Get that echo out of there. Wow, small field. Alright, so we've got Jonathan Brown already to the front. And he's looking good today. Gibbons, there's your sprinter for the day, Gibbons. Because Wachtendorf not at his best. Though not looking terrible, so Wachtendorf could end up being the lead out. But not likely. I'll probably have Wraith be the lead out and Wachtendorf ahead of that, as Wraith at least is on zeros. There's Anderson, who's looking good, but of course he's not a sprinter. And Garrison looks good as well, so there you go. Outside of Wachtendorf, we look good on the day. So, I want Gibbons, I want Wraith, I want Wachtendorf, or do I want Garrison? Let's take Garrison. So Anderson, you're going to take Wraith. Brown, you're going to protect Gibbons, and give them a nice easy ride. Still about 20k to go. Alright, so status update on where we're at with the channel. I know after last week I had a shorter episode. I was very much sick and could not do any editing. Well, it's a week later in IRL, and been in my home for 2 weeks now. A bit settled. It very much is starting to look like a home, but it's still been a very, very busy week. Both my wife and I have been quite sick. I'm doing a bit better now, but not 100%. But it's required a bit of extra sleep. It's required a bit of extra downtime here and there, where just drained, couldn't do anything until I either ate or got a nap or something. I was just pretty low on energy quite frequently over the past week. So it's been hard to try to catch up on the channel. And I've caught up a little bit, but I'm still recording the day before posting. And my days where I have double videos, like a Saturday, where I've got the F1 Manager Challenge mode and then Pro Cycling Manager Team mode, that combination is all I've been able to get through of doing each to keep up for a week. The days where I only have 1 video to post, I've been able to get caught up on those and get multiple videos of that recorded. So I'm partly caught up, but not fully. We got slowed down a little bit there. I wanted to be on 8. So anyway, where we're at for this particular video is because this is one of those double days. I'm still on a pretty limited time. The video itself will not be shortened, so This will be a regular length video, or at least I expect it to be. With my wife being sick, she's been getting off work early almost every day, all week long. So if she happens to get off early again, we'll see how that changes things. But the plan, anyway, is something happened, but nothing happened. Oh, there it is, a fall in the back, just a small group off the back. That's going to be difficult for them to get back on, but they're not that far behind. They got up pretty quick, so there you go. They're already caught back up. Okay, now 120K. Let's get Brown to go back and get water. Small peloton, so it didn't take him that long to drift back and get what he needed. Get back up, and everybody's got water. We'll have to do that one more time as we continue to cruise on. Well, anyway, as you can see, we are going through the sped up time because the editing is still not my friend yet. Not this week, anyway. Next week, I should be back and capable of editing videos and putting in that extra time. Ooh, already there's been a couple crashes, and now the rain is beginning to fall, so the road is going to slicken and make life that much more difficult, especially as we begin to pick up the pace. And yes, the heart rate is rising, and look at that, we've got a split in the field. 56 riders here, and numerous riders being left behind. I don't know how much of that is crashes, how much of that is a sudden increase in tempo, but it is what it is, so we're gonna guard ourselves a little bit better. The breakaway group of 7 just over 2 minutes ahead, so they should be caught fairly easily, but with only 56 riders in the peloton, it's not going to be the easiest catch, but you can already see them off in the distance. Our last time to get water will be here in just a moment. We'll take Anderson this time to do that. He's feeling good on the day, should have no problem getting back there. Nice flat stage, easy stage. The water is actually lasting a lot longer, but it's not going to go the distance. Let's go ahead and get it now before things get too crazy. Small peloton, look at that. Brown, Gibbons, what's going on, guys? Okay. Pace is very hot, apparently, and we are stretched out.
Oh my, the guys up front aren't going to be making too many friends today.
Yeah, you look at the guys on the front of the peloton, they are chasing hard, which is good. You can see it's starting to have its impact even on my guys. Peloton's shrinking yet further, 36 riders, give or take, as another 20 have been dropped off the back. And they are chasing, but no, they are dropping back. So yes, that group is plummeting, so just over a minute behind. But it's 45K to go, and I've got a lot of riders that are beginning to struggle. So I might not... Ooh, we're back up to 50, so some of them got back on board. But the breakaway group down to just 50 seconds or so. And I'm about to lose Anderson and Brown. That is okay. I do not mind. This pace is going to do its damage to the field and increase our chances. Alright, I'm going to slow down a bit here. I've still got everyone well within near the front of the group, but you can see it just keeps stretching. We're not quite single file. Now it seems like we've slowed a bit as we've got the breakaway group within 30 seconds, so they are nearly caught, and it is almost time for me to line up and give it a go. But Anderson's about to get dropped. Brown is about to get dropped. So I think... and the group just split. Now's a good time. Let's get everyone together. I'm not going to attack yet. We're too far out, and I'm going to be down to 4 riders and nearly down to 3. But I want to get them in position and hanging out in the front. We're not going to attack the group yet. There we go. Everybody to a 99. Wachtendorf is definitely going to be on the front. I think Gibbons is going to be our guy. Garrison. Okay, so Gibbons is going to follow Garrison. Garrison's going to follow Wraith. And Wraith is going to follow Wachtendorf. And that's what we're down to. Alright. I do not want to use this gel yet. I just want to make sure Wachtendorf stays at the front. And guys, come on. Gibbons, need you to get on the back here. Wow, look how far Garrison is up the road. Breakaway group's been caught. Pace is going to slow down a bit.
There's nobody out in front, so with less than 20 kilometers to go, it's beginning to look as though it's going to end in a mass sprint.
And there goes Wachtendorf. Way early. Okay, so we're going to leave Wachtendorf alone now. There's 2 riders breaking away. Just 19 left in the peloton. Look at that. Anderson, Brown have been dropped. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, Gibbons. Gibbons having a lot of trouble hanging on to the wheel here of Wraith and Garrison. I thought we'd finally gotten up there. And then I look back and he's gone again. Comes Wachtendorf. He's recovering a little bit. Okay, this is where I would love to have somebody, but I don't have anyone left that could do this, that could push the tempo at the moment. Because you can see the acceleration and the deceleration is not good with groups chasing. But with 12K to go and only 3 guys, I need my lead-out train. Oh, it's Podlaski. It's Podlaski. We don't want him getting away. Wachtendorf nearly recovered. Let's go ahead and use his energy gel and see if he can't get back on the front a little bit, or at least lead the initial. There we go. Wachtendorf is beginning to recover. I'm going to go 93 and up the effort. It's about that time. Bring us off to the front. Wraith, go ahead. Prepare yourself. Alright, so Wachtendorf didn't have much, but he gave me a little bit. And oh, look at that! We've broken away just like that. We have broken away. There is 1 rider left, and it's Podlaski that we are chasing. So a group of 4 give a chase. We are looking at a top 5 here with 3 riders. 3 riders in the mix. Okay. Wraith, go, go, go. It's 2K. Sprint. Garrison, sprint. Wraith, give it whatever you got. I don't think we're going to catch him. I do not think we're going to catch him. There goes Gibbons. Oh, there he is! There he is! We're going to get him on the line! We got him! Woohoo! Gibbons for the win over Podlaski. Garrison takes 3rd. Wraith does get caught before the end, but that is awesome. We got the win today.
One of the motorcyclists says that a rider is down. Apparently, he didn't interfere with the race. The riders bringing the rear have made it sheer willpower.
Both guys made it through here.
A real strength sapper.
Hey, you're supposed to sprint too, Anderson. So, 1st and 3rd. Could throw in an 11th as well. So we got the win today. Great job on that one.
And here are the race highlights that we've selected for you.
Here we go. Podlaski, nothing left, just right into the line. And here we come on the sprint, the two-man sprint. Well, it was three. And we take him. Take him on the line. That was awesome. And you can see the true sprint starting there. And then he overtakes his teammate there around the corner. And you don't even see Podlaski as we go past him. Gibbons gets the win, though. Garrison takes third. They put the 3 on the same time. Everybody else 33 down. Wraith gets 11th. Sponsor confidence is getting so close to getting us into the green, which would be a budget increase for next year. I'm going to need a new set of riders, and that much is completely clear, completely evident that we are going to have a very busy signing period trying to get something sorted out with that. But in the meantime, we've got to get ourselves to that small budget increase with what we've got. So we can afford to get a better rider or two who are going to do a little more than just a low Continental race like this. Decent payday there, $1,600 for winning that race. There's news on Brendan Rim also, who I believe has got a cold of his own. Oh, and something's going on with Noah Granigan. About to move into May, so we'll have a little bit of news to take a look at before we enter this next race. Okay, so before we jump in, let's see what we've got here. Okay, state of health, Brendan Rim, 2 to 3 days, just a cold. There's that payday. Noah Granigan, bit tricky. Okay, so I need to change Noah Granigan's training. Find him more prestigious races. Well, he's not prestigious. What's the what's the purpose of that? Okay, calendar prep. Yeah, I had it pushed out quite a ways, but maybe I'll need to be doing that again. Take some time this month. Advances. Let's see. Gibbons moves up 400 places. Probably from no points to that nice victory. Okay, the latest news on the rankings. We've moved up 14 places. Garrison moved up 38 places. And we are 14th in the Continental. 49th in the Super Prestige, so we're just cracking the top 50 teams. Wraith is 38th in the Continental rankings. Okay, so the bank account is at $52,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at a few things. Here's that sponsor confidence. See just how close we are. 65% is success. We're probably 62, 63% right now. And that would increase our budget by $6,000 a month. I mean, that is an important amount. Speaking of sponsorship, huge news this week that Team Sky is going to be leaving them as a sponsor at the end of this coming season. They do not have a replacement as of yet. What's next? On the 9th. So we've got 8 days till this next one, the Burner Rundfahrt. We need a top 10, and that could be a sprint if you get there. We could lose some guys on the way, but top 10 should be in our wheelhouse. We should be able to achieve that. Looking at the finances, a nice boost from April to May. The monthly investment was $48,000. The expense is $50,100. So we lose $2,000. You can see just in the month of April, starting from, well, Adrian Mobile, but let's start from after the first. You've got about $10,000 that we added in prize winnings. So that more than makes up for the $2,000 deficit. Okay, and finally a quick glance at the team. Let's see. What are your starting attributes now? Garrison has surpassed our 66 start point, is now a 67, so Garrison has leveled up. I think that had already happened previously, and I only had like 3 66s. There are 4 now, so that means at least a couple guys have moved up into that range. And Granigan's the low man, down as a 63, but it's Granigan with the broken neck, and then a bit of a sniffle for Brendan Rim. You can see fitness overall is looking pretty good. Wachtendorf, kind of the one that's hurting right now, but a lot of these guys near 100%. Let's see how we're doing on the planner. Okay, I'm still towards late June on my scheduling, so I won't bother with those at the moment. Let's go ahead and keep things moving along. Okay, I've got 7 riders registered for this one. And where are we going? What are we doing? 180K, very similar to the last race, and that race day condition is even higher for a few of these guys. Harris coming down off of his. Wachtendorf still bouncing back from his as well. Simpson, Gibbons, Easter, Rim all looking good. And it looks like Rim has recovered from his cold. So Gibbons probably going to end up being the sprinter again today over Wachtendorf. Okay, so Krag Anderson, not Soren though. Asbjorn, younger brother, is the favorite today. Just a 70. So here we are with another chance. We are not totally overmatched.
Hello and welcome. It's going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And, of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
Alright, so Simpson's to the front. There's Wachtendorf, his -2. His sprinting's not hurt as bad, but his stamina is. Simpson looks good, but of course he's just a lead-out guy. Here's Rim. Oh, Rim is still sick, but it's not a big deal as he's not one of our sprinters. Gibbons. Gibbons, double 70s there on the sprint for the day. So Harris isn't looking so good. Warren, I would be surprised, but Warren could end up be one of our top 3 that we've got to go with. Wachtendorf is probably going to be a protected rider at this point. Easter is looking good. So Gibbons and Easter for sure. The last one, though, it's looking like it might be Wachtendorf. So I've got 2 guys in great condition today, ready for the sprint.
It's perhaps due to fatigue, but I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice. Attack! It's now or never for those riders who want to avoid a battle over the last
Warren,
few kilometers.
That's not a sprinter, so let's get you on Gibbons. And Rim is not a sprinter, so let's get you on Easter. Simpson's not a sprinter. Wachtendorf is. And Harris. Harris isn't looking so good either, so Simpson, go ahead and shield Wachtendorf. Harris will be on his own. And now we're ready to cruise. We've got a small breakaway group today, just 4 riders. They are already being given a lengthy leash out to over 3 minutes. And we've not yet picked up the pace as they continue to stretch that lead. It looks like we've now matched their pace, so we're just under 4 minutes to a breakaway group of 4 riders.
Our rider has a flat tire. Let's hope he is helped out quickly.
Okay. Keep things moving along quickly here. Comes the rain. This is going to start wreaking havoc on the group, as it has recently. Got 120k to go, but we are going to need water, so let's go ahead and get Harris. All things are nice and slow and calm. Wow, we didn't even have to get anywhere near the back of the peloton. I've mentioned this before, but I would love to see an evolution in the how cyanide represent that. Actually going back to a team car, having the team car exist, be something here in this race, and actually fetching water bottles, actually going back to the team car for things from time to time, adding another button here that is like, team leader, go talk with the team car. You click that button and they drop back and they go talk and they talk strategy, and maybe it affects your race day condition a little bit somehow. You put it in and all of a sudden you've got a bonus on your downhill because there was a big climb coming up and there's a lengthy downhill after, and that's what you discuss. Maybe you choose when you get back to the car. You choose like one of 3 options. It gives you, it could be random. Hello. Let's go get that water. Wow, we are just flying along here. There was no crashes, no attacks in the field. The lead's down to a minute, by the way. Such a calm race compared to what we just had. 35k to go. Here's the push now. And speaking of push, I better prepare myself for that increased pace. So somebody tried to break off the front, knowing that the conditions have changed.
The front group is disorganized, and some riders are exploiting this opportunity to attack.
Anyway, you get 3 buttons. You get 3 choices of some sort of bonus that you could apply to your race day condition, attribute bonus. Maybe you get +1 race day condition overall on occasion, and it affects a bunch of things. Or you get an energy gel that improves your stamina, or one of these attributes, or you pick up you do strategy talk and improve something, like your mountain or your downhill, along those lines. Can't do it on time trial stages, but you can do it, on a regular standard stage. Okay, so 18 kilometers to go. Let's set this sprint up. Gibbons is our guide today. Easter is the one he's going to follow. And then Wachtendorf ended up being the other guy, right? So we'll get Wachtendorf. Harris was the man in between who was on his own. And then you had, let's see, is it going to be Warren or Simpson? Simpson's looking a little better off as the +1 on the day, so let's get him next. Then Warren, and then Brendan Rim. Okay, let's go ahead and use your gel. And we're going to up the effort cursor, but let's go with a 94. As we're already down to just 18K, so I can race this one pretty hard if we get organized quickly.
Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind.
Okay, we're forming up pretty well, but Rim is out a ways. Warren's burning some energy trying to play catch up here. There he goes. Poor Rim burned half of his energy without even a team behind him. Alright, now we're looking for the overtake. We'll get Warren prepped here. It's already down to 12K, so I think we're going to go like 97 now. Okay, there goes Warren. 10K. Finally, we are out in the front, in the clear. Hey, use your gel. And we're going to go from 99s here on out.
The teammates of the main sprinters are not handing out tickets for a breakaway, so the stage will
Okay,
end up
there
in a
goes
mess.
Simpson doing his work. Amazingly has not split the field yet. They are hanging in there even though we are going full 99. Harris ready to go. 6K. His turn now. Yeah, see, these guys are recovering. That is not a good sign.
5 kilometers
We
remaining.
are lacking some pace there. I mean, Rim is still right here. Okay, down to 3 riders and 3.5K. I think that's going to go just fine. We'll get both of them using their gel now. And Wachtendorf, go ahead and sprint. Go ahead and sprint.
The strong men are giving their all.
Easter sprinting.
A fall just took place in the pack. Several
And Gibbons sprinting. Come on, Gibbons. Come on, Gibbons. Ah, not strong enough. These guys are... Oh, he's done early, too. Dang. He comes up about 100 meters short. Vermeulen gets the win. He was, I think they're up there among the favorites. Gibbons does get 6th place at least. Easter gets 10th, so that'll be worth some points, but that was not the day that I was hoping for. But everybody was too fresh. I mean, we were pushing the tempo that last 15K, and nobody was getting left behind until the very end.
Now for the best moments of the day.
My lowest finisher was 35th, even though the field wasn't split, but... So all those guys seem to have been done. I was out of energy, 80 to 100 meters. Those guys were out of energy at about 40 to 50 meters just after they got past us. And just one was still going to the end, and I don't think he got the win. I think it might have been Andreas in second. But yeah, Vermeulen, 70. With low 70 sprints. So those guys were too strong. All of them 70 plus. So the fact that we got 6th without energy left at the end, not bad. Not bad. Alright, we've got enough time for one more stage in this episode here. It's the 100 cycle challenge. ...157 kilometers. Another sprint stage, but it's a loop. And it's an uphill loop. It will do some damage. Got a lot of guys on their fitness peak, though, at this one as well. I think once things stabilize a little bit, IRL, there we go, Brendan Rim now recovered. Once things have stabilized a little bit and I get caught up, Wraith just had the end of his fitness peak, literally the day before the race, of course. So he's going to drop and start his recovery and rebuilding his fitness. So Wraith is now out of contention for what was I saying? I got distracted. Sorry, I just got a text. I totally lost my thought. I know I was talking about Wraith. Sorry, Wraith rather. We do have room for one more. Who's it gonna be? A support guy like Brown is fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring Brown. Wachtendorf is not any help. Harris is not much help right now. Easter would certainly add another sprinter to the mix, but we're okay. Bring the doctor. So Wraith, the only one kind of on the negative side there. That's good. It's only a -1, just because he's ended his fitness peak. Okay, the favorites are 70s, and we're in the low 70s on those couple top sprinters. And that little bit of an uphill is going to work against me. But I've got a lot of guys in good shape for this race. I think the win might be hard-pressed. But if we got 6th in that last race, I think we could probably get top 5 here. If I time it right.
Opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
Alright, so Wraith... Oh, he's actually okay. Level on the day, for the most part. Anderson's looking strong for him. He's only a support rider anyway, but... Brown, same. Warren. Look at all those... Zero effect guys. There's Gibbons. Oh, ooh, nice. Okay, Gibbons is looking good. And we got Garrison still coming through. And Garrison also looking very good. So we've got 2 very strong sprinters on the day. And we'll have some support. Wraith probably still going to be enough for that third wheel. Garrison, get through the crowd, please. Come on. There you go. Alright, so we'll get... Warren's actually okay, we'll see. No. Rim, Anderson, and Wraith. Okay, yes, Wraith is that next best. Anderson, though, is not what you get from either, what, Brown or Warren. Let's go with Warren. So Warren, go ahead and relax. And then Anderson will take Garrison. And we'll leave Warren as the neutral guy. Alright, 144k to go. Breakaway group of 6. A little over 3 minutes ahead. Lead still stretching slightly. Looks like we're holding them at about 3 1/4 to 3.5 minutes. And let's see, Warren's going to be our water guy here, as he's the one without a task right now. That's 120. Could almost stretch this. Well, with that little bit of a hill, I probably shouldn't stretch this. Let's go ahead and get water bottles now. Yeah, that last little uphill is going to do some damage. 90k to go. 4 times up this climb. It's gradual. It's not a big deal. But the last little piece is pretty steep. And the last time we go over that is not far from the end. Ooh. Pace already starting to push that 70 a little bit. Okay, let's go get water. We're going to go ahead and up our defense here. Up the effort to make sure we stay on top. But yes, pace is not hot, yet it's hot enough that it is starting to do some damage. And 85 is difficult to keep up with already. Not sure why it reset there, but there we go, 90. 36k to go. And even on a 90, we're hurting a little bit. The group is only just starting to split. There's only a couple riders off the back. We've nearly caught the breakaway group. We're going to get up and over the climb here, and then this would be the best time to form. But Brown, Warren, they're almost toast. There we go. Get everybody back together. Now let's form up while we have a moment. So 99s. Gibbons is going to follow Garrison. Garrison is going to follow Wraith. Wraith is going to follow... Wow, they're all a little bit gone here. Warren's going to follow Anderson. This part has nothing to do. This is how much energy they have left. Brown's the one with the least amount, so Brown's going to go first. And he's already near the front, so we'll set him on a 93. I don't want to attack too hard yet, because it's 25k for one thing, and you can see just how tired these guys are. So we're going to try a 90 and get everyone organized behind him, and everybody's just about there now. And here goes Rim. Brown's done. 22k to go. I'm already down to 6 riders. Warren's nearly done. Anderson's nearly done. Let's just stick to a 90 for right now. Let it last a little bit.
There's nobody out in front, so with less than 20 kilometers to go, it's beginning
Now the peloton
to look as
is
though it's going to
shrinking.
end in a mass sprint.
Comes Anderson's turn. I'm going to stick with that 90 for now, as these guys are not getting us very far at all. We've still got a ways to go on this climbing. Anderson, I'm going to try to set him to a 99 for a little bit. That's not working. We're losing the wheel. Those guys are done. But I'm down to 3 riders.
The riders are entering the last 15 kilometers of the stage.
Okay, so with 3 riders, I've got to try to work my way back up. Ray at a 92. It's 13K to go, so and we've still got a fair amount of climbing to do, so I don't want him to go too hard too fast. There's 2 riders away. Now I'm in a group of 6 chasing those 2 riders, so there is a split. And there are some names that I know in here, but this is a good position for us to be in. The unfortunate thing for me, now in a group of 6, why don't I... no, let's just keep you right on this.
10 kilometers to the finish line.
It's 10K, this is not good. Wraith, let's try to hold position. Here's the last climb, the one that I was worried about. I've only got my 2 guys left, so luckily no one's attacking right now. The unfortunate part is everybody's coming back together. Wraith has recovered a little bit. Here comes the attack again. Let's go 92.
The group has to break apart. The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers.
A little bit of the downhill is helping. Okay, I'm having to go down to my last lead out guy. This is not good. We're in pretty bad shape here. .9. Okay, it's time. Garrison, give it what you got. Get us there. Garrison's nearly done. And sprint. Gibbons, too late. Too late. He's not even getting over the top of Garrison. Gibbons couldn't even get over top of Garrison. Oh, he just gets over Garrison at the line. So Gibbons had no sprint in him at all. I mean, look at that. He used no energy, and I'd been on sprint for the full final K, and he gained 1 bike length on Garrison, who himself didn't quite finish up, but 10th and 11th was all I was able to manage there. So I knew this stage looked difficult for me, but a little surprising at the end that Gibbons, who was capable of a sprint, really didn't pull it off. It's a little unfortunate on that part, but let's go ahead and wrap this one up. We'll see where we're at on the points. Again, for the Game of Decathlon, I divide the Super Prestige for the team by 10. And that's only going to be a couple points earned on the day. But we did pick up that 1 win here in this episode, so that will make a bit of a boost. Let's see. Garrett Thomas leading the way in the World Tour. Team Sky leading the way by a good margin over Quickstep. And here we go. Continental, Cofidis, Wadi Group Gobert. Both substantial leads. I've got 15th place locked down right now. Almost 400 points. But let's see what it is in Super Prestige. 49th still, 198 points, which is 19 in the Game of Decathlon. It is such a small margin, but you would when you think about it, where we're at for the strength of the team, I think we're right where we should be. We're punching above our weight, but when we're on those little Continental races, you're only going to get so many points even when you get the wins. Because glancing at the number of victories, we're sitting on 4 now. So, that's 35th. That's much higher than 49th. And that only goes as far as, 40th. So we're tied for 27th, but we are definitely punching above our weight. But not massively. So it's certainly a struggle, but we're doing well. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.